Another picturesque stretch of canyon. Pointy rocks up above. A little burrow well. Almost looks damp down there at the bottom. If you dug a little deeper, there might still be water. Some more burrow wells with damp soil. Little Tanahas. I'm a couple hundred meters past where we just were, and you can see that the canyon's opening up quite a bit. And so we basically follow this straight another 1.5 miles until it opens up almost onto a plateau, and then we make a sharp left. Okay, after what seemed like an agonizingly long slog up the north going 1.5 mile canyon, I think I'm finally to the long-awaited left turn in the canyon. Never mind, after a more thorough evaluation of the map, the agonizing slog is not over. This canyon is actually the canyon I thought I was passing earlier when I said, oh, there's 1/2 mile left to go only. So I guess there's still another 1/2 mile to go. Blech. After a more thorough map review, I decided that in fact I was right. Just, you know, some of these peaks, they look like big mountains, but they only have a couple of topo lines around them because it's like a 20-meter contour here or something like that. Okay, now I'm not quite sure if it's what I'm supposed to do now. So I think I'm actually supposed to go for that gap, which is on the other side of this thing. I think the problem is that there's a, I said 20 meter, I think it's just a 40-foot contour, but I think it's one of these places where it was done by a computer, so it's not very good. It's super generalized. It doesn't show all these little canyons are below its resolution, and so it only shows the very biggest hills. And a lot of these hills that look like they're more than 40 feet tall, it only shows one contour round. Makes it really hard to tell what's what. But I'm heading west, which is what I need to do, so. And there's this donkey trail that's going about the right way. Okay, so I came around the left edge of those hills and I've been coming up this canyon. I'm on onto the ridge, just as the sun is starting to set. Anyway, I'm just going to head up that way now to the top of where all these alluvial fans meet, and then that way you don't have to cross over. I see some, looks like a good burrow trail up there. Okay, I've now arrived at the high point of today's journey, and actually the high point for the next 2 days too. I think it's still a relatively modest elevation, something like 1,100 feet, or 330 meters, something like that. I meant to check the exact elevation of the map before I did this, but I forgot. Anyway, it's starting to get dark, so I think I'll just go down this ridge a little ways. Still find a less exposed place to camp. One minor snafu is I realized that I left my iPhone charger plugged into my dad's power brick. So I'm currently without an iPhone charger, and my iPhone is running low on batteries. Not that the iPhone is critical, because I do have a Garmin InReach as backup communication, but it's nice to be able to take photo to send to my wife and call my wife and things like that. So hopefully we'll pick that up hopefully late morning tomorrow, and then I have to go over to the next mountain range which is the Palo Verde Mountains, where I'll get to Tadpole Tank, which hopefully will have water in it. We'll see.